I guess it's a bit
Okay,
better.
we should be
If there
good
was a
now.
Chrome version, it'd probably be more expensive.
Nintendo,
That's $80.
we need to talk. What the hell is going on with you?
What the fuck?
Why is Zelda the only game being shown at E3 this year?
Wait, aren't there just rumors, or they actually just came out and blamed and said, "Oh,
They
just
actually
showing one
came
game.
out and said that Zelda is going to be the only game shown at E3. Well,
Yeah, I totally read this on
I thought
GameStop.
they say that's gonna be the only focus, so you might get something new, but yeah, it's gonna be old Zelda.
and I understand delaying your console because the games aren't ready, but if you're delaying it by an entire season, like, apparently this console was supposed to come out in December of this year, but apparently it got delayed to March of next year. The last Nintendo console that launched in March was the 3DS, and I think we can all agree how that turned out.
The new 3DS? Yeah. I mean...
No, not the new 3DS, like the old 3DS, like the original model 3DS.
Oh. Yeah. What the fuck?
But did it do well or did it do bad? I can't tell from your guys' reactions at all.
Well, here's the thing. The 3DS was considered a failure until Mario dropped.
You can say
yeah, it didn't sell very well. Even though it had a very strong lineup, people didn't buy it until marketing.
Exactly.
Until Nintendo made games.
I actually never started playing Super Mario 3D Land, because I can't find my DS anywhere. So I'm like, well, fuck it, it's gone.
Hot damn.
Just buy the new Pokemon one. You get red and blue for free on it. It's pretty dope.
People will buy it before Pokemons.
I'm 21
emulator.
going on 22. Pokemon. Pokemon is fantastic. I'm so ready to buy. Actually, I didn't buy. The only ones I haven't bought was Black and White.
Black and White are pretty good.
But
we're getting off
Black and
topic.
White both.
What was that?
I tried to play a new Pokemon like X and Y, but at the since they're gonna be finally 3D, still no, it's not there. It's still not there. They're doing the same thing over and over. I'm sorry, I just can't play it anymore.
But the important thing about Nintendo's recent financial briefing is that basically Nintendo is betting everything on. They're basically betting everything on Zelda right now, because basically there's not a lot of Wii U stuff coming for the rest of this year. Star Fox is out, so basically what does that leave for Wii U? That leaves like the Paper Mario that no one wanted, and there's also Fire Emblem, but that's more of a niche title. Nintendo is burning right now, and this just fueled the flames.
The new Fire Emblem, the Shin Megami Tensei game, it's not gonna be for everybody. Ain't shit. Hello?
I wasn't expecting anything.
I can barely hear you.
Guys?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here, but the fucking call quality is like legit off. I can't hear any of you guys clearly.
And Jake just dropped altogether.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell is going on. Like, the call quality is like legit horrible.
Wow.
Yeah, the quality drop.
There we go. Let's try that. It's just dead sounds right now. Just dead sounds.
Well, I don't know.
So yeah, Nintendo was
I
burning.
can barely hear any of you guys. Yeah, basically.
The only thing that's keeping Nintendo afloat is Amiibo.
And even there, that's mostly because there are crazy people out there who collect them.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know anybody
still.
or like anyone who has the gold Mario one yet.
I have the silver one. My dad like no joke. My dad like bought 6 silver ones because we went to a GameStop over by the Sawgrass Mall, and they just had a ton of them. My dad's like, buy 6 of them. I was like, okay.
Even still, though. Well, technically, Nintendo was a toy company.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't surprised that Amiibo did so well. It's because their entire history comes from toys. They started off making playing cards.
And vacuum cleaners. Did I make vacuum cleaners too?
I don't know, but they actually had like but they actually ran a love hotel at one point. Which, for those who don't know what a love hotel is, that's basically a hotel dedicated to one-night stands.
Yeah,
Multi-stand.
I heard about that.
Alright.
Alright!
Damn. Why were they thinking
sex.
like? What are they pulling another Twilight Princess?
Well,
I mean,
to be fair, that was actually I'm actually kind of glad they're doing that, because let's look at what they accomplished by doing that with Twilight Princess. Yeah, it came out for both the GameCube and the Wii. The Wii version sold a hell of a lot more. It sold a hell of a lot more Wiis because, hey, Zelda's a launch title. There's actually something to play. So, so at the very least, we know exactly one game that's coming to NX.
So you can do the entire campaign all over again.
Well, I'm assuming that they're coming out at the same time, so I guess, depending on whether you want the NX or not, you can basically choose.
yeah,
Probably be like a pre-order bonus.
They're releasing a new console so soon without, and I feel like they're letting the Wii U to die.
Well, to be fair, it kind of died before it took off.
Yeah, I think we can literally find one in a trash can at one point. And then it was like, hey, Smash is coming out, and then people went to the trash cans, took the Wii U out, and it was like, hey guys, look, we can play Smash now.
People...
Isn't this a wonderful one?
Wait, the quality drop again. I can barely hear you guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
this
Yeah,
I just oh my god, holy.
That's pretty bad.
Maybe it's a recorder that I'm using that's interfering with the.
No, I'm using XSplit as usual.
Then why is the drop falling? Who's hosting?
I'm hosted.
Oh.
Maybe if I stop downloading a billion Steam games at once, that might help.
You know what, you smart person? The fuck yes it does!
What did you send me? What are this?
You go to explode.
Now the quality is back again. Now the quality is fine right now.
Okay, that's what did it.
What?
Is it? Oh, you told me that you're downloading Steam games off the internet is messing with the internet? Please call the press.
You actually were downloading?
Yeah, I thought I stopped it, but apparently not.
10 out of 10 would check twice.
It sounds a little bit better now.
Yeah, I found the problem. I was downloading a billion Steam games.
Good.
Which they were all naughty games.
Downloading Miitomo Simulator.
Yes, Dead Space
On
is
Steam.
definitely naughty.
Anyways, back to the matter at hand. The fuck, Nintendo?
Yes, the fuck Nintendo.
You're letting the Wii U to die faster than Vita. Holy shit.
It's pretty much a walking corpse, and the only thing that has it, Mario has a heart, and the brain, which is half dead, you can consider the Smash.
I don't know. That's just one. That's one game and it's Nintendo game.
Nintendo's basically betting everything on E3 right now, which isn't that good.
I love how the Wii U's life cycle was not even like the Wii U wasn't even a console at least.
Oh my god.
The Wii U was I think the Wii U was cool as an idea when it came out, but then it just lost all of its value so fast.
But it was kind of interesting because it didn't lose its value until, was it year 4 or 5?
Yeah,
no, it went faster than that. I would say it lost momentum after Smash came out.
Yeah, like Smash was the only game that everyone was hype about.
Yeah, Smash came out, Mario Kart came out, and then it just kind of died.
Yeah.
Which I actually play Wii online with Mario Kart. And actually, I got a couple world records
Jake. Wii.
What?
Online.
Wii.
Pick
Yes.
one.
Oh, why? You can't. What? Mario Kart? You can play on the internet. Could you not?
You could, but why? It was terrible.
That was perfectly fine for me.
No, I don't know, fine for me sometimes.
See?
But
I only did like 3 times, and every single time.
you're talking about the Wii version or the Wii U?
Mario Kart Wii.
Oh, that was crap.
Oh, it's perfectly fine for me.
No, we're not talking about Mario Kart 8. We're talking about Mario Kart Wii, the one that everyone hates.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. So, okay, what was wrong with it? Please tell me. Please tell me.
I don't know. It just felt way too casual.
And they had the motion controls that I think no one used.
That means you can just use nunchuck. I always use nunchuck. My friend, my brother's friend Joel, actually Joel.
Ha.
He is not.
Joel, what the fuck is with these motion controls, Joel?
Actually, he's a very, very weird kid. He's very, very bright too. But he actually liked the motion controls.
Is he downloading boobs from the internet?
Most likely weed, but that's a whole different story.
How is he downloading weed from the internet?
Because he is Joel, and he is just a genius. He can download.
Joel!
What he does is he smokes from his computer. That's what he does.
Even the cover of Mario Kart Wii was pathetic.
It's white and then it has like Mario and Luigi on it.
That's it.
Riveting.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8 look awesome.
Mario Kart 8 is
Next
awesome.
gen
Like the
content.
only thing I don't like about Mario Kart 8 was the battle mode. Everything
Yeah,
else was great.
that was a joke. What the
Everything else was great.
I don't have a Wii U, so the only time I only played Mario Kart 8 was with you, and recently at Daniel's house. That's the only time I ever played Mario Kart Wii.
It's the only time I ever played the new Smash game.
Which again,
You're gonna play that when you go up here, man.
What the
Okay,
fuck?
Better have some.
It's gonna be May!
Wow.
and Daniel's gonna destroy you like normal.
We're getting off topic again.
We're still talking about Nintendo.
Yeah, I guess so. We're talking about how much we don't like Nintendo in this, even though we do like Nintendo, we just hate them right now. They're like the guys that you love, but at the same time you hate. We have this love-hate relationship with Nintendo. We love the games they make, but we hate the really dumbass decisions they make.
And I feel like there is an old man trying to catch up nowadays.
I think we just love Nintendo because of the nostalgic that they have.
Yeah, that's exactly what. That's exactly what they're been using these days now lately. They're using nostalgia.
I was like, one time I was like, I don't like Nintendo anymore. People was like, how could you? Don't you have a childhood? I was like, yes, for nostalgia reasons, I love it. But right now, with their dumbass decisions, how
Just
can
went
you like
down the shitter.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I know a friend that
Yeah, you
It's
have one
okay
foot,
when it's a Nintendo decision. Jesus.
one foot on the grave and one foot on a trip mine. Come on.
Nintendo sometimes doesn't do a good job, guys. Come on.
Or mine could be confetti. Who knows? Who
Remember Wii Music?
knows?
That sucked
Oh
balls.
my god.
That sucked balls. Nobody asked for that.
Nobody asked for it, yet Shigeru Miyamoto gave us that anyway. From the mind who said Star Fox Adventures was okay.
Which pissed me off to this day.
10 out of 10. It
Yeah.
was okay.
It's a decision that still pisses me off.
This is also the same Miyamoto who said, "Hey, let's stick to cartridges for the Nintendo 64."
Dumb.
Yeah, very. That was
Which my-
pretty much what. That was literally the thing that made people go to PlayStation.
My brother does not mind.
Well, I will not
Well,
say
developers at least.
My brother does not mind the cartridges because he thinks they look awesome, which he's not wrong. He just likes the concept of a cartridge, and you can actually see the game physically plugged in.
Right.
that. Yeah, but it's not being used anymore. Well, except for the 3DS cartridges.
Well, no, you can actually literally see it. Like you don't actually have to pop the disc out to see what's in it. You just have to glance at it to see what game is inside of it, because you can literally recognize the art on the front of it.
Oh yeah, yeah, but still, it's not a factor. Still, nobody cartridges anymore.
Oh, it's a dumb decision, but
Yes.
for nostalgia effects, like the second you can see a silhouette of an N64 cartridge, and you automatically know what games you might be thinking of. For example, if the outside of it's like yellow, you automatically think of Donkey Kong
64.
See? Or
Madden. I remember one of the Madden games actually had like a blue cartridge.
That was,
Yeah.
I think that was NFL Blitz.
I forgot,
look.
but one of like the EA Sports games had like a blue cartridge, and that was pretty boss. But I think Jake brought up, but I think something I brought up earlier does need to bring up. Not only is Nintendo prone to make dumbass decisions, they're also prone to be very late to the party with a lot of things. For example, Nintendo didn't go with discs until the GameCube. And there was tiny fucking little discs. And it took them until the Wii to actually use, like, regular-sized discs.
Good job, Nintendo. The fuck?
It took them until the Wii U to come up with like a real online service, and even there, that it's kind of lame.
Yeah, even later the forest going to the high def era, which
Yes, they didn't go HD until the Wii U.
360.
And they did that so well that they had to take out game chat because people were bullying each other online.
which I thought was hilarious when people just brought that first up. It was like, well, you tell me that the human race should like each other? The only thing that I went to straight away was the Ghostbusters 2. When it was like, wait a minute, we have to tell New Yorkers to be polite to each other? That's the first thing I thought. I was like, that's the first thing I thought. I was like, oh my god. This is Ghostbusters 2 all over again with the pink slime and everything.
Good job, Nintendo. The fuck?
On a side note, getting off the Nintendo topic and bashing Nintendo for a second, something I'm somewhat excited for. Somewhat. If it's good. If it isn't shit.
It's this is Cock of Duty, isn't it?
Yes. They're releasing, apparently, according to a picture and a rumor, that Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 1 is going to be remastered. I'm really hoping this rumor is true because Modern Warfare was one of the best Call of Duties out there. I really, really hope they do it with World at War sometime down the line.
I would buy that. Even if it's like, even if it doesn't sell separately, like how you put it earlier, I would still buy it. I'll still buy it just for, I would just buy it just for that, just alone.
Same. But the thing is, I don't want to spend $60 on Infinite Warfare. That's another joke.
Well, speaking of which, hold on. They just leaked a new Call of Duty. Yeah?
That's what we're talking about, Lion.
Yeah, well, they also leaked that it's gonna be it's gonna have the Call of Duty 4 remaster.
Lion,
I just
what we're
said.
talking about.
Well,
Please
sorry. Sorry.
Please-
Sorry, my bad.
It's good. It's good.
Oh, but I'll get remaster 4 though. I like that
The
one.
only thing that I hope Nintendo actually does for NX is Pokemon Rainbow.
Pokemon Sun and Moon is Rainbow.
No, Pokemon Rainbow is generations 1 through 4, all Pokemon on there.
It's pronounced Pokemon, not Pogemon.
I don't know. The Pokemon console games besides
Hey,
Pokemon.
Cameron, it's pronounced shut your face.
I don't know. The console Pokemon games, with the exception of Pokemon, suck balls.
Well, the thing is, they put all their effort into like the handheld games. Like if they made like a console Pokemon with the same elements as like the handheld stuff, I think we could see something really special.
Yeah, but remember that one Pokemon for the Wii? What was the name? Pokemon.
The only games I can think of that come close to that are Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness. Those are like the. But Colosseum is actually kind of slow.
That's the Wii one, right?
No, those were both on GameCube.
There was the one on the Wii.
The one on Wii was Colosseum, I think.
No, Colosseum was on the GameCube.
Oh, Battle Revolution.
Battle Revolution wasn't even that. Battle Revolution was basically, it was a weird version of Pokemon Stadium. Like, it was kind of cool that you could hook your DS up to it, but that was about it.
Yeah, and like, what?
I remember
it has nothing, no content whatsoever at all.
I love Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Stadium was a huge part of my childhood.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
Pokemon Stadium was kind of cool.
Battle Revolution just sucked.
It did.
Like, I
don't know. Maybe we'll do a one-shot on that and show why it sucks.
Was Gale of Darkness any good at all?
I have not played it, but I have heard good things.
I want Pokemon T.
What was it? What was it called? Pokemon XD?
Pokemon XD, dead.
There was a 3DS version? I don't know. Never mind.
I want Miles.
Yeah.
Nice fake.
I want Pokemon TV again.
No, Jake, we are not getting Pokemon Channel 2.
I want a remaster of Pokemon Pinball.
They still haven't done Pokemon Snap. Like, what?
We've done Pokemon Snap.
Oh, we have. What the hell?
This is
longest time ago.
Pokemon Snap was one of the first games we did. Like, that was like one of the first games that we actually got through start to end in one night.
I would not mind actually a second one.
Everyone wants a second Pokemon Snap, but we're not gonna get it because Nintendo does it. Nintendo's allergic to money, apparently.
Very allergic. You know what the one rumor I love, or the one people comment about to me about?
What?
It's like, oh, Pokemon. No, Nintendo's sitting on so much money that they can literally do nothing for 50 years and still have enough money.
And that's exactly what they're doing. Nothing for all of E3. They're literally gonna sit there. Reggie Fils-Aimé is gonna come out. Not in a suit, literally stark naked, covered in fucking money.
Oh god.
No, he's gonna come out covered with copies of Zelda Wii U, because that's all they're doing at E3 this year.
Ooh. They just literally throw it into the crowd, and I'm just like, yeah, boy,
You get a copy! You get a copy! You get a copy! He's like fucking Oprah!
You think they would just come out in a big Oprah suit?
Yeah.
I would pay money to see that. Someone think I'm on a big Oprah suit. It's like, you get a copy, you get a copy, you get a copy.
And then Oprah talks about pedophiles and how over 9,000 penises are raping children.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
Oh, have you guys not heard about that? Somebody actually successfully trolled Oprah with, like, the over 9,000 meme.
Yes.
The oldest meme in the book. I like that, Cameron. Is there actually a book called The Meme? I would buy that. I'll buy that just...
The book of memes. We are now in the golden age of memes.
To me, it's more like the not the golden age. But
do you have the minute to discuss our Lord and Savior Rare Pepe?
This conversation went from bashing Nintendo to Call of Duty to memes.
I love our transitions. It's so random.
So, in other words, another normal night of Neon Cabaret.
Without playing games, yeah, pretty much.
But back to the matter at hand. Still disappointed.
Speaking of hands, there is Nintendo filed a patent for this really weird-looking controller.
It's like a U shape, right?
Yeah, it's a U shape, and it looks like a reverse version of like that battering PlayStation controller that they almost did with the PS3.
I still can't believe that I know it was a prototype, but I still can't believe that someone thought about that.
No, what happened was that they were like shy to show it off and people like when they were showing off the PS3, people were like, "Oh, can we see the controller?" And so he's like, we don't want it. And they're like, "Oh, come on, show it to us." And then they show off like the battering controller, and people are like, "What the fuck is this?" So basically, what they do is that they literally change the design of the controller to the one they use for the PS1 and PS2 because people didn't like it. And I'm both happy and sad that they did that. Happy because that thing must be a bitch to hold if they actually make it, but also sad because I wanted Sony to be like all the way with like the fuck you to the consumer at the time.
Oh my god.
See, the thing I found funny about the U-shaped controller is that it looks like a Wiimote and a nunchuck sort of fused as one, but it's not in a regular controller form. It's just different. It's Nintendo-y, and I get that. But the thing is, like, if you're playing like a multiplayer game and you have multiple of them, and you have multiple of your friends playing with you, like, imagine like somebody gets like an unfair win. How mad are you gonna be? You're gonna use that controller and fucking choke someone with that.
Well, no, what's gonna happen is that you're gonna throw it against the wall and it's gonna come right back and hit you in the face.
It's literally gonna come back like Link's boomerang and knock you clean the fuck out.
I would buy a controller that knocks me out when I'm mad. That's awful.
But the first thing I thought of when I saw that was like, that looks like a flight stick for a plane, and I thought, wait a minute. We could have played Star Fox on this instead of the gamepad.
It's like a double-ended dildo.
I didn't want to make that joke, but okay.
I'm sorry, it does.
What do you, Karen? Please explain to me of how you use the double-sided dildo. That's in a U shape.
Now, how is this any more of a dildo than the Wiimote is?
It's more curvy. It can plug both holes at once.
Mmm.
Oh my.
Also, that far apart, I'll be concerned.
I'd be concerned if the NX fails.
Which people are, I think people will just buy it so Nintendo can keep alive.
Okay, so let me give you my best and worst cases scenarios in this. My best case scenario is that Nintendo is lying out their ass for all this, and NX and E3 is going to be a huge blowout, and they're going to blow us all away. The worst thing that could possibly happen is that this is really it, and basically Zelda is going to be the only thing at E3, and NX is basically going to fail on arrival. Because after the Wii U, they can't afford another fuck-up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take a look at it.
Who is in charge of making the consoles? Like,
That'd be Iwata.
Well,
but
now
he's dead.
Kimishima, because... Well, actually, the console started development under Iwata, but I guess Kimishima is now trying to steer it in a better direction. Because Kimishima, the current CEO of the whole company, he was actually one of the guys who said, hey, maybe we shouldn't call that the Wii U.
Guys.
Yeah, okay. I can.
So he at least has a head on those shoulders. He has to know what he's doing.
And then Iwata called it the Wii U and he died, so look what happens. Look what happens when you make the wrong decisions.
Exactly. You end up with cancer and die.
I still don't know any.
But in all
history about that
seriousness,
guy. I mean,
Iwata gave a lot to the industry and we're sad he's gone.
Right.
He actually gave us Pokemon Stadium.
I was actually in Nintendo World, actually in when he first died. I was actually in I was going to New York like the very end of that week, and so I went to.
Did you sign like the book thing they had?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Word.
I just remember you literally can drop a pin there. Everything was so quiet. It was so weird.
Oh God.
It was everyone was just paying their respect. It was just damn. You literally had to watch your step because there were so many things that people brought for Iwata. But it was some really good. But everything was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it first
I
time.
will bring him a copy of Compound.
I will bring him a copy of...
Compound. Okay, Lion, you deserve like $100 for that because that was an amazing statement.
Wait, Kung Pao, is that movie that made fun of, like, Kung Fu movies?
Oh, yes, Compound. Yeah, that's exactly.
Is that the one with Wimp Low?
Saying Wii U, Wii U, Wii U. What is...
That's the sound the ambulance makes when it comes to take away the dead console. It goes, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U.
So if I did that, someone would probably kick me.
Nice old joke.
Oh, that reminds me of another joke. I used to make this all the way back when the Xbox One was first revealed. But do you know why they call it the Xbox One?
What?
Because literally one person will buy it.
Ooh, that'd be Cameron.
You know what? I hear that they're making Xbox One 2.
What?
So are they? So is it the Xbox 12 then?
No, that's the Xbox
There's
3.
an updated version of the Xbox.
I heard they're doing
It's
the same
the
thing with PlayStation. That's another reason why it's a dumbass move for Nintendo to not show the NX at E3, because it's still rumors, but if this ends up being true, like if they do show off like new PlayStation and new Xbox, what's Nintendo got? Zelda! That's literally it!
Zelda. We have Zelda that you can't even play.
They got nothing. No, the Wii U game inside. That makes us excited.
Look, a lot of people are excited for Zelda, but not even Zelda can take attention away from new hardware. It doesn't.
No.
It really just does not work like that.
I like the
Even if it's literally the greatest thing ever made, it's not gonna take attention away from like new hardware and shit.
Okay,
Especially now that even if
people are still recovering from Skyward Sword.
Even if like these new updated console things is BS and they don't show off like new consoles per se, PlayStation is still gonna show off their little VR headset. Xbox is probably gonna still push like HoloLens and shit.
Ugh.
We're gonna make it more affordable for like the the casual user and whatnot.
Exactly. Still, they're gonna be showing off some. They're gonna be showing off some sort of inferior. I think
they showed off Minecraft. They show off Minecraft. That's what they're literally putting it in your face that this has to be somewhat affordable for consumers. So they can use it
it's
for their
not
Xbox.
going to be like realistically. It's gonna be expensive.
Yeah, it's gonna be expensive at first, but you wait a few months after it dies down in the market, and once people actually finally have them and whatnot, and then people buy them really pretty much rarely at this point.
Guys, like, this talk is great, but I actually want to do like VR. I actually want to do another thing of this, but for VR itself. But
this is like just stating a consumer fact that like people will eventually buy this.
Right, but I think I'd rather save that discussion for another time because we could actually do an entire we need to talk on that as well.
Yeah.
We can even invite Mason into it because he's going to be getting a Vive pretty soon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We should probably invite Mason for that.
Yes.
But even still, god damn, what are you doing? Like,
oh my god, like Nintendo, what the fuck? Like,
catching up to the rate. I mean, let's face it. PS4 is already way ahead of the curve.
PS4 was ahead before it even came out. Like,
yeah,
Nintendo screwed up with the Wii. Like, Nintendo screwed up at launch with both the Wii U and the 3DS. Xbox One failed on announcement. And basically Sony is where they are today because they built up hype during all that time that both companies were fucking up.
Yeah, that
literally what they did was that Sony saw that the other two companies were dropping the ball everywhere and said, "Hey, we're not doing this shit. We're actually going to be like pro-consumer this time." They literally did a 180 from what they did with the PS3, and it totally worked. I mean, look, they've sold. I don't know the actual figure, but I'm sure it's over like 20 million units. In like less than 3 years.
Look at that.
That's a hell of a lot.
And look at that. We're getting a lot more games. Even if there's on our multi-platform, people still buy it for that.
For reference, 20 million units. That's a little bit less than what the GameCube sold during its entire lifespan.
Goddamn.
It's actually right now, as in like projections in the future, it's ahead of the PS2 in the curve.
Yes, it is. And I have a good feeling that if the PS4 lasts as long as the PS2, it's probably going to be the best-selling console of all time, because it is a good console. It's just that I don't really have many things to play on it that I can't play on Steam.
Well, say for a JRPGs start coming, like Persona 5 is only coming for the PS4 now. They already revealed it's never coming to the Xbox or PC.
Right. But the Danganronpa games, those used to be on like PSP and Vita. Those are now on Steam. Disgaea is now starting to be on Steam.
Even though that was a bad port from what I heard.
There's a couple of games I don't understand. That's why it's on the Xbox. Like for example, Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay, I don't understand why that's actually on Xbox.
Okay, when we get, I think we'll get more news about that at E3, and I think we'll talk about it there.
Because they have to release 1 and 2 with all the mini games between to actually understand what the fuck is going on.
Well, to be fair, Mass Effect 3 had the same problem. It was a Wii U launch title when it was never on a Nintendo console before. But what they did was that they actually had like this little interactive comment that let you make decisions that affected the gameplay of like Mass Effect 3. So they did that. So hopefully they do something like that where they don't just leave you in the dark and they at least explain some shit.
Speaking of E3, when is it and when are the conferences for E3?
I do know when Nintendo's doing their thing. They're actually doing theirs first. Like, they're not doing their usual thing where it's like right before the show starts. They're starting theirs like really fucking early. Like they're doing it the Friday before.
So they want to gain the momentum. But
okay, it's on June 14th.
I get the feeling that Sony's gonna kick their ass again.
E3 starts June 14th. When does it end? The 16th?
Yeah. I'm trying to find out. But this year E3, I'm not sure how it's gonna be being played because so many people dropped out already.
Yeah.
Dropped out.
I do know one studio that hasn't. Bethesda.
That's right, Bethesda hasn't dropped out yet.
What are they dropping though? What was the reason again?
I mean, they're dropping Doom next month, but
And I mean that doesn't.
I am actually pretty interested to see what Bethesda has to bring to the table, because I think they just revealed a new Elder Scrolls.
no, it was a big old fake. It was a rickroll on Facebook.
Oh.
But I don't know. The new Doom looks. I saw they just released some single player.
You know what?
campaign
In the back of my head, I was
videos,
thinking, okay, Fallout 4 just came out. I think it's too soon for an Elder Scrolls. I think it's too soon for Elder Scrolls.
Probably a better DLC expansion for Fallout 4.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's going to be a discussion for another time, like what the hell Bethesda is going to bring to the table. Because they revealed a lot last year, and to be fair, a lot of that stuff is coming now, but at the same time, what the hell are they going to show? I think that's going to be interesting. Like, usually at this time, I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is Nintendo bringing to E3? But now we know what they're bringing to E3, and it's literally nothing. So, what the hell is... So now I'm asking, what the hell is Sony and Bethesda bringing?
From what I heard, Sony is gonna talk about some VR, and there's rumors that they're gonna reveal new some of the old IPs they have. Like for some reason, take this as a grain of salt. Sony has been some of the Sony companies have been teasing Crash, tweeting and reblogging Crash things.
They started that at the PlayStation Experience of 2015.
Oh, yeah, that too.
I forgot what the guy's name is. I actually had a Crash shirt on in the beginning.
Well, then again, people did that exact same logic with Reggie and like the Metroid Pen when there wasn't any game in development yet, and then we found out that Retro was actually developing like a new Donkey Kong Country. So maybe it's bullshit. I don't know. Like I think that Crash is. I think that if anyone's going to be doing a new Crash, it's probably going to be Activision.
Oh god, no. And there's some rumors that I don't know. I just think that's a game of slow again, but I think it's ridiculous. But there's rumors that Sony is trying to buy the Crash Bandicoot IP. Trying, but I highly doubt it.
I highly doubt it as well, cause they got Ratchet and Clank, they got Jack and Dexter. They're having a lot of fun with Uncharted and Last of Us, and like,
but that's gonna be at the end.
like, would it be nice to have Crash at Sony again? Yes, it would. But unfortunately, I don't think Sony is in a position where they need Crash.
I don't know. They might think it bad because Ratchet and Clank is doing extremely good now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, like people, it shows that people want to see mascot type games. They want them back. No any more of these realistic games lately.
I have it right now. It's literally sitting right next to me, and I can't play it until my brother gets back, which is on Friday. I literally, I was like, when my brother comes up, I was like, tonight, we're playing. I can't wait anymore.
So, are we going to be doing, like, that on Neon Cabaret?
What?
Ratchet and Clank.
I can stream it, but I need the password for it.
I want to.
Well, not even stream it. Like, are you able to record it?
I want to play the game, man. I want to see how I won't be surprised. I actually never played any Ratchet and Clank games.
Oh, the Ratchet and Clank games are a lot of fun. Like, some of the PS2 ones haven't aged as well as, like, the PS3 ones, but, yeah, they're a lot of fun. Like, the weapons in those games are absolutely bonkers. They're incredibly creative and a lot of fun.
If you actually want to know about, like, what the characters are like and what their history are, actually, Death Battle just did a Ratchet and Clank versus Jack and Dexter.
Yeah, I saw that. Let's not give any spoilers because it just came out and we're uploading this tonight.
Oh man, I want to see that. Well, they gotta have that way trained in PlayStation All Stars now.
All Stars was interesting.
I like All Stars. It could do, but it could do some. It could be pretty some aspects, but it's still pretty fun.
people reverse it to Smash, but it wasn't like anything like Smash.
It wasn't like it's like comparing Street Fighter to Mortal Kombat. They're two different types of games.
Oh
Their
yeah.
genre is exactly the same, but you can't compare them at all. The controls are different. Everything is different.
Exactly.
Besides, that wasn't the only Smash clone game out there.
I remember Ubisoft did one. I remember I remember Cartoon Network had a pretty crappy one.
And Ubisoft actually did a pretty decent MT one, actually, from what I read. But yeah, Capcom did one for Onimusha. Onimusha! Why?
Oni what?
Onimusha.
Yeah.
What kind of weeaboo shit is this?
What the fuck is that?
Wait, you never play Onimusha?
No.
Oh my god, what you been missing since the PlayStation 2 era? Hold on, let me... Onimusha is like a hybrid between Resident Evil with samurais and demons.
That is interesting.
You never play Onimusha? Oh my god, now I know what game you need to play. Oh my god, you never play Onimusha? You never heard of it?
His reaction is actually... I love your reaction line.
What? Well, this is a screenshot, but let me find a video. Think of it like that, but action-adventure game with Resident Evil mechanics. Well, the first one was, and the second one
This
too.
looks familiar, actually.
Onimusha.
It was.
It has puzzle, action, probably more it's like, yeah, it's Resident Evil with samurais.
Ooh. When did this come
You can see
out?
some gameplay videos, and I played his first one, and it's awesome. And the third one had John Reno as one of the main characters. John Reno, wasn't it? Yeah, the French guy.
I will keep an eye out for this. Like at conventions, I go to like the video game tables and see what there is. If I find this, I'm getting it.
Do it, because damn. And recently the PS4 just released a demo called Neo.
Yes, I know what that is, Neo.
Yeah, and they say it's a hybrid between Onimusha and Dark Souls.
Yeah, which I've seen gameplay for it. I've seen gameplay for it because they released some in Japan.
Speaking of Dark Souls, the guy behind Dark Souls says that Dark Souls 3 may be the last one.
But it is the last one. I'm not surprised, actually.
Yeah, like, honestly, I don't want them to keep making it over and over again. I kind of want it to stay, like, they probably should have... Yeah, I think this is I think Dark Souls 3 is a great way to round it out. Maybe take a break. Maybe try something else. I would like to see more games one day.
He's already working on a new IP.
Right. I would like to see another Dark Souls one day, but for now, I think we have like 3 fantastic games.
You mean overly hard and stupid games? Yeah, sure. Which looks fantastic, don't get me wrong. I'm just not a big fan of the genre.
The genre of getting in armor and then getting killed faster than you can say, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, and the enemies are ridiculously huge and monster like. They're faster and stronger than you, so you need to use your wits to avoid, roll, and plan when to attack.
I'll be right back, guys.
Alright.
Alright, but because these monsters, all the boys are beatable, we just need to concentrate and plan out.
I'm watching this Onimusha, whatever it's called, right now.
Onimusha.
Oh my god. Pretty gruesome, actually.
It is gruesome. Well, it was a PS2 game in Resident Evil, so yeah, it's gruesome.
I just meant for its time, it actually looks fantastic. For actually today's standards, it looks pretty good.
Is it like Banjo-Kazooie where the graphics still hold up?
No, the graphics on Onimusha, It's like they're actually all the backgrounds are pre-rendered while the characters are 3D models.
So it's pretty revolutionary for its time, in other words.
And Onimusha 3 was the best of them all from from what I always say, but I still like Onimusha 1. Onimusha 2 was okay from what I played.
It actually kind of looks like a sham.
Holy crap! There was gonna be an Onimusha movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the main character, Sawanosuke, was based on a real Japanese actor.
Oh, I wish Cameron's right here. Cameron is here right now. Oh no, Daniel is here because I want to hire a samurai, and poor people could not hire a samurai. As a side note, because this is kind of reminds me of right now.
Kenji Inafune.
Yeah, it was in a Funis thing. And here's John Reno.
He is currently working on Mighty Number Delayed.
I will not trust that guy anymore.
Fun fact, every time you mention Mighty Number 9, they delay it another day.
Even I never heard of it. JK.
Yeah, bro, with the success of Ratchet & Clank, I won a Sly Cooper game. God damn it.
Oh my god, like, I would love to see a new Sly Cooper game. Like, I think Sanzuru, and actually, I would like to see it done by Sanzuru. I think they did a fantastic job with, like, Thieves in Time, and I would like to see...
But they still need to fix some things about it. Some of the areas feel kind of empty. But yeah, it was in the right direction so far. But
Hell, based on what they did with, like... Hold on, let me look it up.
And it's $40, so it was pretty cheap.
Yeah, it was, and it was a good deal. I got it when it came out.
Guys, last year, about maybe the beginning of last year, I want to say March, the company that made that Sly Cooper 4 game actually came out saying we're not currently working on a Sly Cooper 4. Sly Cooper 5. We're not doing anything with it right now. Which,
God damn it.
Who knows? Maybe... Well, that doesn't mean that there's not a Sly Cooper game on it right now, and that doesn't mean they're not working on another PlayStation franchise. I was about to bring that up, because there may be a chance, and I kind of think they might be doing this. Sanzero maybe... There is a chance Sanzero could work on a Jak and Daxter game.
That rumor was passed around too because this one was so good.
And there's another rumor that Sony is making their own Spider-Man game when they're one of their first party branches.
I remember, like, were the Spider-Man PlayStation 2 games good? Like, I remember Spider-Man 2 was pretty okay.
Spider-Man 2 was awesome.
If you didn't like Spider-Man 2, get out of my face and shut the fuck up.
I actually like Spider-Man 1 too. I think the PS1 and the PS2 Spider-Man games were awesome.
They were, like...
Actually, I have Spider-Man 2 right here in my hand for the GameCube.
Oh, nice.
Lit.
When I bought a GameCube, the guy actually also gave me his Spider-Man 2 copy. So I played the game. It was awesome.
Pretty legit.
So it didn't age pretty well in some parts, but still.
Yeah, the way it aged, it's not. The way it aged was meh. It's not a game how you want it to age at all. But if you play, but actually it feels like you're Spider-Man inside
Sanzaru's,
Oh yeah.
Sanzaru's last projects were Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice, and some VR games.
Oh yeah, they did the 3DS version of Sonic Boom. I heard they're actually pretty okay.
Yeah, like the 3DS Sonic Booms are actually kind of decent.
Which I find it hilarious.
Yeah. I hope Sanzaru gets to work on another beloved franchise.
I want Sly Cooper, goddamn. I want to know where Sly is.
They're working on Tron Runner for Xbox One, which means that they're an Xbox-approved developer, so who knows? Maybe they'll work on an Xbox franchise.
Oh, no.
So you just like Insomniac Games. Those people.
Hey, Sunset Overdrive was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, I know, and I was extremely jealous when it was an Xbox exclusive.
Yeah, but I heard that people stopped playing because the humor was over the top and became annoying.
Well, that was sort of the fun of it. It was over the top. It knew what it was, and it kind of succeeded at it.
I don't know, but from I heard that it gets old fast. Like, I don't know, from what I read, people like they repeatedly saying that it's a video game, it's a video game, it's a video game. They say we get it.
We both
Well, it's free on Xbox One right now for the next couple days, so for those of you listening, if you want to check it out, you can download it and actually make your own opinion on it.
Ah, well. And they announced games for the. They already announced the games for PS Plus.
I have not. I stopped subscribing to PlayStation Plus because I wasn't playing my PS4.
That's reasonable. But they reveal Tropico 5 and TR World Tour.
I don't know. I just found like the games that Games for Gold was offering was more appealing to me.
Oh shoot! They're
Well,
gonna put. Oh man, I'm glad they didn't buy it. They said they're gonna put Bionic Commando Rearm 2 for free for PS3 with Loco Roco Cucurecho. Loco Roco, what's the something in there?
I have Bionic Commando Rearmed on Steam, and it barely works.
This is the second one. Oh, okay.
I found a quite interesting video on why the PlayStation games are not good anymore on PlayStation Plus.
They're gonna put God of War Ghost of Sparta for the PS Vita.
For the 3 people who own it.
The one
Hey, I
people who
like
owns
my,
a
hey,
PS
I like my,
Vita.
hey, I like my Vita. I still have my Vita. I actually play my Vita more than 3DS.
Because you can take it places.
Yeah, because all the games for the 3DS have been not that interesting lately. Like,
Here, something I noticed with like PS Plus versus like Games for Gold is that PS Plus gives you a lot of games, but they're usually like smaller indie titles, and every once in a blue moon you get like an exciting AAA title. With Games for Gold, they're all like big games. And but you only get like 2 to 4 a month.
the problem is that the PS Plus already gave AAA games before Gold because Gold is something new, and PS Plus already gave very top AAA games already. They're gonna give it again.
They actually had this guys give you a link on I found this guy and I completely agree with him 100% on why the PlayStation Plus games are not good anymore. Which I found it extremely interesting.
But actually, but speaking of something interesting, you know how PS2 games are now popping up on the PS4?
Say that again? Sorry.
PS2 games are popping up on the PS4. There are up-res versions with trophy support, high definition.
Yeah.
One of the games that I noticed that they put on there was Parappa the Rappa 2.
But
yeah.
And I'm like, why the hell would they pick that? Like, almost nobody knew about it. I didn't even know about it, and I lived during that era.
They already announced the Parappa 2 when they revealed the PS4 thing.
Right, but here's what I'm thinking. What if there is another Parappa the Rappa in development?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I think the internet would just explode with nostalgia. Because
I wouldn't say explode. I mean, there would definitely be buzz, but I wouldn't say there was that much.
No, I'm just saying for the genre it is.
I think because it's a genre, everyone will be excited because we haven't got a new Parappa the Rappa for a long time.
And
Oh my God.
the original Parappa the Rappa, the only way you can get that now is by buying the PSP version. And the PSP
Actually, Parappa Rappa is on PS1 classics, I think.
No, it's not.
God damn it.
Its sequel is a PS1 classic. The original Parappa the Rappa is you can only get that through you can only get the PSP version. It's the same thing that happened with Ape Escape. You can only get the PSP remake of Ape Escape. You can't get like the original as a PS1 classic, which sucks because I love I love the original Ape Escape.
Well, not like medieval where they actually had the medieval classic and the PSP remake at the same time. I don't know. We'll see how this plays out. Sony has been doing some good decisions so far. Well, instead the 4K PS4, which I hope they already clarified what the hell's up with that.
Wait a minute, guys. I just recognized something.
What?
We've been talking about PlayStation for the last, like, I don't know, let's go say for about 10 minutes. Maybe 15, but we should be talking about Nintendo.
That's how bad Nintendo fucked up.
Yeah, fucked up. When compared to Sonic, which are doing better some parts.
We have more going on talking about someone else's console than yours.
I don't want. Besides, didn't the Club Nintendo was kind of like a PS Plus and Gold, but then it died as it came.
Well, no. What Club Nintendo was is that it was basically a loyalty program.
Oh yeah, but then they stopped.
And My Nintendo is pretty much the same thing, except you basically earn points by playing games. So in a way, it's sort of like an achievement system that gets you discounts in other games.
That is awesome, but I see people abusing that.
Right, like the only game that supports it right now is Miitomo, but I'm pretty sure like upcoming NX, like when they do NX stuff, I'm sure Zelda's gonna have something to do with it.
They revealed that they're gonna do Fire Emblem and Animal Crossing applications.
Animal Crossing, I should have known they would do something like that. I don't think it's gonna be like a full-blown Animal Crossing. Well, of course it's not, because Nintendo needs money. I think they're gonna do that. I think they're gonna do something more like Happy Home Designer, where
Not like the Amiibo Festival, which failed.
No, not Amiibo Festival. That was horrible. Like, Chatronic ripped that apart. I think if they did something like Happy Home Designer on the iPhone, I think that would be fun. Cause Happy Home Designer wasn't like a real Animal Crossing game, but it was a game, and it took place in the Animal Crossing universe, and it actually was kind of okay.
I don't know. So this kind of game's kind of.
I'm actually really kind of interested to know how the hell they're going to bring Fire Emblem to mobile. That's my question. Because if anyone who's ever played Fire Emblem knows that it is a very stressful RPG to play, especially if you're playing with permadeath on.
Yeah, but it's gonna have microtransactions. Want to continue? Pay this. Have some gems, crystals.
Move your knight to this place. Pay like $30.
Oh, I hate that shit. At least Kingdom Hearts for mobile, the new one, is doing something right.
If Nintendo handles microtransactions the same way they do with Miitomo, I'll be fine. Because Nintendo's microtransactions to Miitomo are pretty reasonable.
For how much I pay you for Sans?
They don't, you can actually play the game without paying for anything.
Yeah, but I want to know why. What are they charging you? Like, what outfits? Like, how much?
They're not that much. It's basically the same kind of microtransactions for other types of currency and shit like that. But it's not like they're making you pay real money for stuff.
I don't know. I want to know how much are they.
I'm opening the app now to see for myself, but it's reasonable. It's not like Angry Birds Go where you have to buy a $100 vehicle in order to beat the game.
Wow.
Yeah. And Rovio wonders why they're going bankrupt.
They're going bankrupt?
Well, I shouldn't say bankrupt, but they have not been in the best of shape. Then again, when you literally only make one game over and over and over again.
Just like Mario.
they're even worse than Mario.
Jesus Christ.
Because at least Mario tries to vary it up a little.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario Galaxy are two different games. You can tell just by looking at them. Wind Waker versus Twilight Princess. You can tell, even though they both released on the GameCube, you can tell they're different games just by looking at them.
People prefer the serious tone.
I actually really like the art style of like the new Zelda coming out. I don't want anyone to get that wrong. I love the art style. It looks absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like it too.
Like, it looks like an anime come to life, really.
I won't go that far.
Oh no, that's just how it is to me. Like the water, oh my, like the water, the grass, the horse. Oh my god. I'm coming down with a case of the vapors.
I hope it's good, at least. Not like they fooled us again when Skyward Sword.
When they showed it off at Game Awards 2014, they actually showed off sort of what the controls were going to be. Like, they put the map on the touch screen, and you basically use the analog stick, so if there are motion controls, I don't think there's going to be that much.
I hope not.
Because when Miyamoto was showing off the game, he was using the gamepad.
What are you talking about? You love motion control. Look at the Wii U results. See, you guys love motion control.
You know what they should have done? You know what game they should have put on Wii U? Pokemon Snap 2.
Yeah, but they're not gonna do that. They say that. I don't know why, but...
Oh, and right now Miitomo is telling me that there is now Splatoon gear available.
Well, actually, I kind of want, if they're ever going to make a Pokemon Snap 2, I want it to be, like, in a VR setting. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Oh my god, VR Pokemon Snap. Dude, don't even.
Oh, yeah.
That would be, like, dream come true. Or, like, the next Pokemon would be VR. Oh, I would come in my pants.
Dude,
so hard.
Pokemon Go already has me excited.
Pokemon Go does not have me excited at all.
I have not seen nothing of it, so... Well, I saw some clips of it, but still worried a little bit.
Well, for me, Pokemon Go is like go in this dark alley and fight
okay, so this is a good sign. I have a hard time finding where to buy shit.
I'm worried. Pokemon VR. Send me a session with my Gardevoir, and we'll talk.
I just have a feeling it's like, oh, you can buy a Master Ball for $100, and that's most likely what they're going to do. You can actually buy Pokeballs. It's like, oh, you can buy like a Great Ball for like $1, an Ultra Ball for $5, and then a Master Ball for like $50 or something like that. I just have the feeling they're going to do that.
They're gonna do that because Nintendo loves money.
Well, they need money.
Do they? What? Do they really?
People will buy anything for Nintendo.
Well, you telling me that Nintendo needs money? I thought they were allergic to it.
Yes, Nintendo was allergic to money. I thought we went over this.
Yeah, they're allergic to it, man.
I don't understand. I'm not gonna trust Miyamoto again with the delayed game is good. No. Does not work that way.
Doo-doo-doo.
You see Star Fox, right? No, a delay doesn't improve the game. What the fuck is that?
For me, it's just like... I like the concept of Pokemon Go, but when you put it in practice, I'm not sure. If I lived like out somewhere on like the middle of the country land, like how sometimes like Japan can be, like with beautiful grassy meadows or something like that, I would not mind. But like running around like here, like in Fort Lauderdale or Miami or Atlanta or New York, would you want to be doing that and watching your Pokemon get ran over by cars? You go out, like, there's a Charizard in the middle of the fucking road, and next thing you know...
One thing I hope they don't do is that I hope they don't make it so that you have to fly like halfway across the world to get a certain Pokemon you want. I hope they make it so that so that if you live in America, for instance, you could get like every Pokemon in America, for instance.
Oh god, no.
Well,
That would encourage people to go out.
well,
Well, of course, you would have to go outside, but I hope you don't have to spend like thousands of dollars to go across the globe in order to get like a Gardevoir, for example.
Maybe they're gonna do this. Like, if you want this legendary Lugia, you have to go into an airplane and catch it in the air.
For me, I'm just like for me, I'm just like well, you can I think you can trade with people around the world too. I think the most likely
Yeah, you can already do that with like X and Y.
yeah, you can already you can do that with,
I didn't mind X and Y, honestly. Like, I think, like, there was a couple things I like that they brought to the table. But the 3D part was weak.
yeah, I actually I prefer Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, like, I like how they implemented the actual, like, it took them that long to say, hey, wait a minute, we have like a little nubby that lets you move in all directions. Let's use that.
Well, you probably know with X and Y, you can actually use the Nubby for your roller skating.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking, like, for walking.
For walking with sneaking up. I've been actually catching a lot of shinies that way of sneaking up on them. I kind of like the idea if you caught the Pokemon before, you can actually force search it and and you can catch multiple Pokemon that way too. You can actually catch to see what type of stats it has, or if it's holding something, or if it has a certain type of ability that it can use. Or even you can even have a rare first move. Like one time I caught a Poochyena with Fire Bite at level 3. And I'm just like, that's pretty dope when you have a weak Pokemon but with a strong attack.
Oh no. Anyways, I need to go now. I need to.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Yeah, did Cameron
Sorry, I
die?
haven't been.
So,
I'm sorry, I
long
haven't
story
been.
short, Nintendo fucked up. We're gonna have to wait till E3 to really pass a final judgment.
Yep.
Can we just pass the final judgment now and declare dead?
Well, no, because because every time we declare them dead, they find another way to fuck up.
Yeah. At least
Well,
They're basically gonna turn into Kanabi in like the next year.
Oh boy, no! I hope not. And Konami's already dead.
You can literally make a cartoon out of this. You see, like the Nintendo like lying in the grave, and you can make a person saying like, "Oh, there's such a great. It used to be such a great company," and then you see Nintendo right next to them, helping burying their own bodies. Yeah.
And you know what? It seems like stockholders aren't happy either. Stocks have fallen 8% so far.
Damn.
Which is let's just wrap this up.
And you know what? The stocks are still open, so it can fall even farther than that.
Yeah, who knows what's gonna happen? Like you said, we'll go find
Nintendo,
out.
you done goofed. I think we're done here.
Yep.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night.